So Brad, we're finally almost here at the start of a new season, one that we'll be hoping for more silverware, obviously, than last year. How has this first couple of months been getting the girls back together for 2025?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. It's a long journey through last season to come up with no reward or a reward that you felt was just. Credit to the players, they've come in and really knuckled down. We've had a really tough pre-season, I would argue, in terms of energy levels and pure kilometres in their legs. So I think we're ready to go come Sunday.
I was going to ask about training, obviously, how that sort of schedule's been, working in the start of the new year, obviously festivities and the like, and getting everyone fit again. How's that been?
Yeah, we tested them at the start, pre-Christmas, really tested them and got them working. Again, fair play to them, they've returned pretty fit over the Christmas break. We probably got a few unfavourable performances, in my opinion, early on in the trial period, which has meant for a little bit more of hard work stuff over the last kind of 4 weeks. But they've just embraced it. They've just embraced it and really ready for a challenge on Sunday.
Run us through, obviously, there's been a lot of hype on social media about the new signings that have been brought into the club. Namely, let's start with 𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗏. He's obviously been one of the first ever off the rank, one of the biggest signings, one of the biggest pieces of news of the off-season. Has it been having her in the team? It's the experience and techniques that she brings.
You probably can't put it into words. Probably the shorts of this Instagram reel probably not long enough to fit it all in about Mel, but she's joined the squad really nicely. She's fit in really well with the group. She just brings an aura of calmness about her. That's probably what she brings to us, and she's a talented player. And then she's going to need 10 talented players around her as well, right? So it's not an emphasis to rely on Mel or rely on any individuals, but I think that individuals can bring different things to the table, and I think Mel just brings this really great aura of calmness and experience. So it's been great to have her around the group, and I think players around her are really enjoying it.
Someone else has got a lot of experience and great vibes around the group. 𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗏 was the other one of the big signings that we announced in the off-season. Has she been settling in?
Yeah, she's an in-house DJ, so when you talk about vibes, I think she's probably bringing a lot more than just football to the group. But she's been tremendous. Both of them, Mel and Hannah respectively, have joined the leadership group and just lead from example, and was voted in by coaching staff into that leadership group and her peers. Yeah, we're excited to see her get on the pitch as well.
Let's touch on that leadership group then. Obviously that's all confirmed now. Run us through that and how that's looking.
Yeah, the leadership group's headed by 3 captains. So Ashley Crofts is our squad captain. She'll be supported by Lara and Alice, who will be our captains for our under-23s. The leadership group will then consist of an array of talent, including 𝗖𝗟𝗨𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗔𝗚 𝗪𝗏𝗧𝗏, Mel and Hannah, 𝗙𝗟𝗨𝗕𝗢𝗙 and Charlotte Lancaster. So big leadership group, but all of them have different roles which they're aware of, and yeah, I think that they're really excited for the ability to lead, which is sometimes half the battle. So excited to see what they can do come Sunday as well.
There's a good few names in that list that have been at the club for multiple years now and seen the progression, seen the journey, seen everything in the background to on the field that's happened. They're obviously going to bring that experience that they've seen right here in Lambert Park to Fraser City.
Yeah, it's a unique place, Lambert Park, and there's a lot written about us, and we get a fair amount of airtime, which is great for us, right? And it's great for our club. I think that they enable us to remember what was in the past and kind of enable us to push for the future. And I think that we got a really great sniff last year, and unfortunately went so close that I think that it's just another building puzzle, another building block to hopefully what's successful 2025.
I'll finish off with the signings we were talking about before. Obviously, we've had a good group of youngsters come in, namely the 2 young Matildas, to go with a good few promoted from the younger teams. How's that been, having the young ones come through, learn from the experience and give their own 2 cents?
So good, so good. I think that they're even giving us a little bit of different music taste, and which is also great. A bit of different fashion trends, I think, throughout the group, which is also cool. But yeah, the two signings that we've announced in terms of 𝗖𝗟𝗨𝗕𝗪𝗧𝗏 and Michaela recently. both amazing integrations. I think Christina's might be up to her third nickname, so that's just how great she's integrated with the group. But they keep our players honest. They keep the senior players honest to their football, to their training, to their aptitude levels. So yeah, it's great. It's unreal. I think that the fun job comes to us in trying to pick an 11 every week, because they're definitely making it really tough and putting pressure on the experienced ones. So yeah, it's been great.
Well, the fun stuff starts this Sunday. We won't talk too much more about what happened at the end of last season. I'm sure there's been a lot of spoken about that, but now let's look ahead to this, the dawn of a new era, starting with Rams at home on Sunday. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel great. It's a niche of anticipation. It's a niche of desire to get out there come Sunday. We know we lost to them in the grand final. We're not shying away from that. We've seen video of that this week. We've seen photos of that this week. We understand. So yeah, we remember, and that's okay. I think it's a good thing to remember. But it's also important to remember that we want to start well in round one. We had back-to-back losses in 2024, and we're really eager to start this campaign well. We've had a really good session tonight, and we've had a really good planning meeting in terms of what we're expecting over the short term, and it all starts on Sunday. So 2024 probably gets forgotten come Sunday 5:15.
The short term, obviously, we talk about. What about the long term? If you've thought about, obviously, the season as a whole, what's the approach for the whole of 2025?
Yeah, I'll just let the pundits. Kind of deliberate on that. There's a lot of chat about that, so they can talk about what our season goals are. We know what our season goals are. We'll stick to that. We'll keep it in house. And you know, at the moment, it's all about how do we go on Sunday. Let's get off to a really great start, and the pundits can talk about our season goals for us.
And just lastly, the club's been making some incredible moves again in the women's space. Yeah. Obviously, women's memberships making fans feel closer to the team this year. Open up the pavilion for some great days at Lambert Park. Just to touch on everything going into this new era, 2025 as a whole around after that.
So good. Can't throw my support behind it enough. They are a quality bunch of players. They show discipline. They show professionalism. They're a hard-working group. They've got an array of talent, and some of them got incredible CVs. To support the group in a membership and to support through ticket sales this year, I think it's great. I think it's a great initiative from the club. I throw my full support behind it. So hopefully we can get a big crowd come Sunday.
Wonderful. We're wishing you all the best for the season, Brad, and we look forward to seeing it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.